Alrighty, good evening everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday the 30th of May, 2023. Final streaming day of the week and of the month for me because I am off tomorrow. My new streaming week will start this coming Thursday, June 1st. What a day. Great streaming day. On the Level 1 podcast, we had a ton to talk about because the earlier reviews for both Street Fighter 6 as well as Diablo 4 released, and I talked about them in depth, analyzing what the reviewers have said. Looks that both games are going to be quite good for various different reasons. Certainly my fears about Street Fighter 6's single-player campaign seem to be assuaded a bit, which is great. I was nervous that the World Tour would not be that good, but it seems like it's very good, 20-plus hours of gameplay. Diablo looks good to me. Like, the things I'm hearing sound good. Still not exactly convinced that it's going to be an amazing playthrough for you guys. And we're still having this discussion about, should it be Diablo? Should it be Zelda? Should it be both somehow? How am I going to handle this moving forward this week? We'll find out. All right, and we're still going to talk about it over the next several days of, should I play Zelda and continue to balance that with Street Fighter 6? Should I have Diablo in the mix once Diablo comes out? How do we handle all this? We'll have to try to figure it out soon, because we only have about a week left to determine the answer, okay? Anyway. Then we jumped into Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which was great because we got to play it 2 days in a row this week because I had beaten Jedi Survivor last night. Great progress today. We explored some more. We actually unlocked not one, but 2 different towers, which unlocked a huge amount of the map. And we decided to start with the Zora town and the Zora plotline. Got really far in it, and essentially we got right to the point where there's a shrine right before you hit the floating temple. That is the Zora temple in this game. And we're headed right there. So when we resume on Thursday, it's going to be this shrine and then heading straight to the temple and doing the whole Zora temple. And whatever happens after that, likely I'm just going to head straight for the Goron town after that and try to get that plot line going. Okay? So great progress, great fun. Had a great time with Zelda today. Tonight's late stream was Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster. And I'm pleased to announce we had another stream of monstrous progress. Because I had previously played this game, I remembered a few things. For example, I remembered you could buy these Hermes shoes at a hidden village, and they are incredibly good. They prevent a ton of status ailments, and they make you all have infinite haste. So now my team is so powerful. They're just going crazy on these endgame challenges that are supposed to be very hard, and I'm actually demolishing bosses that are supposed to be tough. So we're at the end of the game. And actually, by the end of tonight's stream, if you can believe it, we got all the way to the final dungeon. So when we resume on Thursday night, we very well could beat the game. The final dungeon, if I remember correctly, is not a full 2 hours long. So we could end up actually completing Final Fantasy V on Thursday night. Now, there are 2 endgame super bosses. I believe one of them is called like Shiryu or Shinyu. I can't remember exactly what it's called. I think it's a dragon-type boss. And the other one is a robot. And I remember fighting these in my previous, runs of Final Fantasy V that were never, for YouTube, but in my, when I was younger. They're very tough. They're fun to beat. But to beat them, you have to grind a ton in the game to get the highest level classes. Like, basically, you have to build the perfect jobs, right? The perfect class of HP up, damage up, defense up, MP up, magic up, and then make these super classes to fight these things and beat them. I'm assuming if you beat them in this game, you get a trophy for it. Do you need to beat them? Absolutely not. They're completely meant to be end-game optional challenges that are very challenging, and, most people don't do them. But would I like to do them? Yeah, but the thing is right now, we can beat this game potentially Thursday night. So that would be great because that would be another game finished and out of the rotation, and we could finish on Street Fighter, or focus on Street Fighter 6, Zelda, and maybe Diablo all at once for like 2-3 weeks. That could be our focus, those 3 new games. So maybe that's the route we should take. Maybe instead of worrying about these endgame super bosses that I would like to fight, say, let's just finish it, all right? And maybe in a future date, like let's say later this year, maybe during the summertime, we could do a couple chill night streams where I grind and just try to level up the jobs. And then we could take them on and see if we can get those trophies, which would be cool if we do. But I almost feel like it makes more sense to try to finish the game Thursday night. Okay? We'll see. Let's see what your opinion is, too, on this. I'd love to hear your opinion. But I'm thinking, we already wrapped up Oblivion. We just wrapped up Jedi Survivor. Why not wrap up Final Fantasy V? And then we can focus all on new content moving forward next week, right? So anyway, that's what I'm looking towards. When I come back Thursday, because tomorrow's my day off. No streaming tomorrow, but I hope you all have a great, safe, fun Wednesday. by any means, if you get caught up on any of the stuff I've done this week, remember, liking the videos, leaving comments helps this channel immensely. If you're watching stuff on my sister channel, DSP Reacts, please remember, leave comments, like the videos over there as well. Tons of stuff over there. I mean, we had all the Street Fighter related stuff from last week's marathon, plus DSP versus the internet from Saturday. So a good variety of stuff that went live over there this week. Plus a couple YouTube shorts as well. If you haven't seen them, check out the YouTube shorts over on DSP Reacts. You'll probably get a kick out of those. So, that's it for the week. When I return on Thursday, it'll be the Level 1 podcast, getting you caught up on my day off and any gaming news or anything that happened in the meantime. In addition, there'll be more Zelda Tears of the Kingdom as I try to take on the Zora Dungeon and see how far we get. And then at the late stream, the potential conclusion of Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster. Friday is the big premiere, Street Fighter 6. And in fact, as soon as I finish recording this video and get stuff uploading, I'm going to decorate for the new month. We're going to have all new stuff here, Street Fighter related, and a lot of it. I'm curious how it's going to make photographs, on the camera. I'm actually going to say photographs, how it's going to record on the camera and look. I'm actually going to set it up right when we're done and see how it looks and mess around. It's going to be a mix of a little bit of art, but some collectibles and other things that are Street Fighter related that I think will kind of pop and look good on the camera. It should be a good mix of stuff for this month. So I hope that you will check it out when I come back on Thursday. All right, so good stuff. Good new setup on Thursday. New podcast border as well, which I'll have. And then Friday, of course, Street Fighter 6 all day long. Saturday, Street Fighter 6 all day long. Likely what I'll do Friday is just play Street Fighter 6 multiplayer and or in the lab all day long. While Sunday, maybe I'll try the World Tour mode. Of course, the React content this week will now be on Sunday. Usually it's Saturdays, but the DSP versus the Internet show will now be this Sunday to make room for Street Fighter 6 those 2 days. And then essentially what we'll do when we hit Monday, Tuesday, we'll make the decision, am I starting Diablo or am I just going to focus on Street Fighter and Zelda? We'll go from there. All right? Everyone, this was a great streaming week. It was a great way to end May. Thank you so much. Overwhelming amount of great support this month, which really is going to help. So I really strongly thank you all for all of that. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you Thursday when a new week of content, exciting new release content begins. Street Fighter 6, I cannot wait. I'm super hyped. Thank you all. Have a good day. Peace out. See you Thursday.